It's bothered me. All of it has bothered me, to be honest with you. But just for the, some of the young people involved, it's what you try to prevent. But sometimes I guess there's just nothing you can do.
Tonight, we are hearing from one of the first people to reach the scene of a helicopter crash that killed all 5 on board.
The 911 calls were released today. 11 people who called in the minutes after the helicopter crashed. On that tape, one man identifies himself as a firefighter from Kentucky running toward the blaze, trying to pull anyone to safety. Good evening, everyone. I'm Robin Wilhoit.
And I'm John Becker. That crash killed the pilot, Jason Dahl, and his 4 passengers. Authorities released the 911 calls today. Again, 11 people calling in the minutes just after that helicopter went down.
On that tape, one man tells the dispatcher he is a volunteer firefighter from Kentucky running toward the blaze, hoping to help with the rescue effort. WBIR 10 News reporter Michael Crow joins us with more of his story. And Michael, he was actually on vacation.
Yeah, he brought his family here for a week of spring break relaxation, but when he saw the helicopter go down, he couldn't stand by. He says his training kicked in and he ran to help. Before the sirens and the smoke, John Olberding heard the explosion.
I heard a loud boom, and that was at first. I actually saw another explosion as I went down to the scene.
He was renting this cabin with his family just a few hundred yards from the crash site. He saw the smoke rise from his porch.
Yep, right over this house right here, right there.
He jumped in his truck and sped to the site. Once he got there, he dialed 911.
I'm a fireman. I'm going to see if I can do something.
With 16 years experience as a volunteer firefighter in northern Kentucky, he's used to seeing tragedy firsthand, but nothing like this. You can hear him on the tape as he finds one survivor outside the wreckage, but badly burned.
Hey, how many patients are there?
Sure. Oh my gosh. It's bad. It's bad.
It was terrible. Yeah. Something I'll never forget. Yeah.
The fire was too hot to get close.
When I got there, the entire thing was engulfed. There was pieces laying around. I did see like the console. There wasn't much left.
That victim was able to tell him that there were 5 people on board and a few other details, information he was able to pass on to investigators. Still, he's struggling with what he saw there.
It's bothered me. All of it has bothered me, to be honest with you, but some of the young people involved, it's what you try to prevent, but sometimes I guess there's just nothing you can do.
But he hopes anyone would do what he did, running towards a crash that might make others run away.
It is the right thing to do. I mean, them are fellow human beings. If there's something I can do, I would try to do that. I mean, it's just me.
He says local first responders have invited him to participate in any grief counseling they do. He was also glad to see several other people ran to help. He actually gave one of those people a ride home because he swam across the river to reach that crash scene. Back to you.
Michael Crow on the story. Thank you.
In the midst of this tragedy, Pigeon Forge Fire Chief Tony Watson is stressing the importance for his department to come together during this difficult time.
But they also need